Hello, I'm Brian Foster, and I'm bringing to you some more Bible verses so we can understand what they mean in light of Spiritist knowledge. Kind of giving you the backstory of when Jesus said something, what was really meant for the whole force and power and processes and procedures of the spirit realm behind him, because he is the leader of earth, the heavens around us, and has been from the beginning of the formation of our planet. He's also the leader of other planets besides, just for your information. Now, I'm going to talk about Matthew chapter 18, verses 1 through 4. But before I begin, please subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button, and help us spread information about Jesus and Spiritism far and wide so you can understand why you are here on earth. Okay, I'll carry on. Matthew chapter 18, verses 1 through 4. At the time the disciples came to Jesus, saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And calling to him a child, he put him in the midst of them, and said, "Truly, I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Now, what does that mean? Now, a lot of people have explained that we must open our heart and listen with no preconceptions to the teachings of Christ. All true. For it is difficult to learn to love as Christ loves. But it really goes much deeper. It gives you an insight of what is the path to spiritual purity. To rise in the kingdom of heaven, we must transform, not just kind of some of our attitudes. We must transform our whole character and personality. This is why a child is a perfect symbol. A child may appear as a blank canvas. Hence, the journey does not just mean that we bite our lips and listen carefully, that we create a facade of following the tenets of love, charity, and fraternity. No, it goes much deeper. It involves tearing out our primitive emotions and replacing them with civilized sentiments. It means rewiring our brains to not gossip, not speak negative about others, not judge unfairly, not react emotionally to unpleasant situations. This is a major operation. This is huge. You should imagine opening your head and resetting individually the billions of connections in your brain to create a new benevolent and wise person. This is why the path of perfection takes a span of time that could be measured in thousands of years, if not more. It's huge. It is a long process going through life after life, changing and molding, ripping out primitive emotions, replacing them with advanced civilized emotions. And it takes longer for those who resist the stimuli, the lesson plans given to us as trials in life after life. Hence, as usual, when Jesus says something, he means it. And when analyzed, the depth of his words become clear. Spiritism supplies the context for the parables and the words of Christ. It opens up the entire spirit realm, our place within it, and our future, and if we wish to improve ourselves. If you are interested in learning more about the attributes and journey of a spirit, which is you are a spirit, you are an immortal spirit, I suggest you read my book, Spirits in the Spirit Universe. It will tell you all about a spirit, at least of what we know. There's a lot of things I'm sure we don't know still. How a spirit always keeps learning in heaven. There's always education. There's work to do in the different levels of heaven, and how you rise from one level to the next. It's about improving yourself constantly. It is not the eternal leisure that some people think of heaven. You're not going to ever be bored because you have work to do, but it's intellectually exciting. I end here. God bless.